Hello, I'm Bradley Hanna, working with TXPS here, joined with St. John's running back Cole Allen. Just wrapped up his basketball season. Looking forward to lacrosse
Yeah,
later in the spring. How did that go for basketball?
it was good. Obviously we have our big Auburn commit, Sebastian, but I think we had a pretty good year. And they'll be back next year even better.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
So, just tell us a little about yourself. So you're committed to Harvard, we know.
Yeah. So I committed. I was actually pretty late, but I committed in like early August. And I had gone to like one of the camps down here. It was like one of the last ones, and I talked to Coach Jackson, who's from Texas, and he was just like, "We gotta try to get you, man." So I did all my school stuff, ACT and everything, and they were like, "All right, you're all good." So I committed. I had never been to Boston before when I committed, so it's a little scary, but I was just excited about the opportunity. So and it was great for me. I ended up going a few weeks later, and I loved it. So it's a perfect match, I think.
Yeah, it's awesome. Why'd you choose Harvard? You had 8 other offers we saw, so
Yeah.
what stood out about Harvard?
Obviously it's a great education, but I think one of the things that was really important to me was just like having a coach that I could relate to and like someone that I enjoyed being around. And Coach Arik was one of those people where it's like he's super charismatic and like everybody, all of the other players that I talked to about it, all enjoyed being around him. And so, he's a new coach. He's younger, but I think he's going to do a great job there. And I'm excited to be like one of his first recruiting classes, and then to be able to start the program. And the first year that I go in, we're joining the FCS playoffs. So I think that's going to be cool.
Yeah, and
so I'm
coming
excited
off
about that.
an Ivy League championship too.
Yeah. So that should be fun. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, looking forward to that. As we know, your high school career didn't end how you would have liked it to. Ended up losing a game short of the state championship to Kincaid. What were you kind of feeling throughout that game?
Obviously we haven't won that game in a long time, but I think one of the things that was different this year was that we told our coaches that we just completely were backing them the whole way, because I think obviously it's a stressful game for them, it's stressful for us, but I think just letting everyone on the team and all the coaches know that we were behind them the whole way was really important for us, and that was the closest we've been in 10 years. I think it was like a 2-point game, 3-point game. But I think that next year they'll be good to go. I think our coaches did a great job this year just in terms of like game planning. I think in the past we kind of lacked a little bit of game planning, but this year was really good. And obviously we didn't get the result we wanted, but at the end of the day, it's not about the wins or the losses. It's about the experience of like playing high school football. And a lot of those guys that I'd been with that were in that game, I'd played with them since maybe 4th or 5th grade.
Wow.
So it's just great to be able to play that one last game with them, regardless of the outcome. Obviously we wanted to win, but I think it's also important that like the camaraderie that we had just on that team was really good. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's super cool to see that you like stuck with St. John's forever, really. You didn't transfer, especially in the modern era of high school football now. We see people transferring in and out of UIL and everything, but you stuck with St. John's through and out. Like, you were there in the highs and lows. So what are you kind of looking forward to for the future of that program as you see them push forward?
Yeah, I think that obviously when I was a freshman, we started off, I think we had maybe 65 or 70 players like through the whole team. And this past year we had, I think, 95. So I think just growing that program it's been like a big program in my life. The coaches and the trainers and everyone that's just a part of the program has been great and really important to me. And so I think for the future of the program, I think just continue building because they have a bright future ahead of them. They have some great players coming back. So I think they'll be pretty good next year. But just to be able to see those younger guys that came in as freshmen and now they're playing on varsity is going to be really cool.
How would you say that the team has impacted you as a whole? The coaches, the players?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, like I said before, I played with a lot like Wyatt and Alexander Riste. I had played with them for a long time, Yaya Mir, but I'd played with them since like Little League SFL days.
Wow.
So it's been, those guys have kind of been my family. since I came to St. John's in 6th grade, and ever since then, those guys have been like part of my family. And so leaving that is going to be a little bit tough because those are people that I've seen every single day of my life for the past 6 or 7 years, which is a pretty big deal. But I think that with the new family that I'm getting at Harvard, and then also being able to stay in touch with those guys, those are people that I'll be able to connect with for the rest of my life. And so especially the guys that I've known for a long time, and then some of the newer guys that I met along the way, like in high school, or some of the younger guys, or even the older guys that I still talk to, they've been like mentors and like just really good friends. And the coaches have been amazing in terms of like development, not just for me, but for every single person on the team. And so I think it's really important that we stay connected, but they've been like my second family pretty much for the past few years. And so I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah. So as you transition to Harvard, what are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, what am I looking forward to the most? I would say I'm looking forward to, I love it at St. John's. Like, I think it's a great place, but I'm also looking forward to like a new start with new people and like a new place, because it's obviously very different up there in Boston than it is down here, like in terms of the people and then the weather. But I'm looking forward to a new start and I've already met a lot of the people that are going to be on the team, but new coaching, new friends, and then just like a new place. Because I think I've been at St. John's for a long time, and so getting something new I think will be good. Yeah,
of course. So you've been talking to the coaches already. You've started your workouts. How have those been going?
They've been good. Coach, my coach, the Texas recruiter, has been checking in on me, Coach Jackson. So I send him videos maybe once or twice a week of the workouts that I've been doing. But it's been a good experience, like seeing the college workouts and the work that they put in, because it is a completely different game than high school. And our strength and conditioning coaches at St. John's, Coach Campbell, is our head strength and conditioning coach, and he's amazing. He's really good. So he's been helping me out with that. But I just think that it's great to just see some new things, like in terms of workouts, and then like the players, what they do, because I've talked to them about it. And so, but yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, of course. And you've been, I guess, a student athlete now for a long time, handling 3 sports: basketball, football, and lacrosse. How is that?
It started off rough. Like as a freshman, I think it was probably my toughest time, just trying to get organized and get my whole life together, because going from middle school to high school is a big change. And so I think it took a lot of like time commitment from me to try and get organized and get everything together. But once I figured out a rhythm and a schedule, I think I was good. And also our coaches have been great about it, all 3, for all 3 sports. So it's not too big of a deal trying to fight with them and my teachers, because both sides have been amazing about like a little bit of leniency, and then also being tough on me and getting me organized. So I think that's been great for me.
Yeah, that's great. I also have just a get to know you question. So I was told to say this from my sister. She wants to know, so if you could rewatch one movie for the very first time, what would it be?
Oh, I would say, I can't remember the name right now. Oh my God, I'm blanking on the name. It's Leonardo DiCaprio, and he goes to the island. I forgot what it's called.
Oh.
Not Shawshank Redemption, but
Shutter
Island. Shutter Island. That was a good one, because I think the twist at the end completely threw me off. I had no idea. So I think if I could watch one movie again, it'd be that one, just because like I had no idea what was going on the whole time. And so just to be able to like go through that experience again, I think that'd be kind of fun.
I totally agree. I think it'd have to be something that like messes with your mind, or there's like a big plot twist.
Yeah.
I said for mine personally, Inception.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. I watched Inception recently, and like the way that it goes like backwards and forwards in time is crazy.
Yeah. So. I really enjoyed it personally.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah. So that's a little bit about Cole Allen here. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bradley Hanna, and you're watching TXPS.
Thank you.